The business I run now makes over $7,000 a week, but before I started this one, I was on the verge of bankruptcy. I didn't plan to build this business. Before, I was actually running a moving company and it was failing. The market was crowded, the margins were thin, and it was getting close to going bankrupt. I knew I needed to restart my broken business, so I began looking for new specialized angles instead of doing the same moving business everybody else was doing. I called furniture stores to offer delivery and installation services, and nobody answered. I called appliances stores offering the same thing, and there was no interest. Then as a last shot, I reached out to fitness equipment retailers, and guess what? That's when finally I got my opportunity. That one opportunity changed my life. I started doing fitness equipment delivery and installs and quickly realized that it's the best service business you can start. Like my former self, most people don't even realize this business exists. It is not something you hear talked about online, but it operates quietly in every city, and the demand keeps growing every year. In this video, I'm going to show you what this business actually is, how it works day to day, what you need to get started, and how much you will be making if you start this same business yourself. So what is this business? Whenever a gym, a condo, a hotel, or a homeowner buy fitness equipment, someone has to bring it in, unbox it, assemble it, set it up properly, and make sure it is safe to use. That's what we do. Most people never think about that part. You walk into hundreds of gyms in your life, and you never wonder who was the person that delivered the machine or put them together. All you see is just the finished space. That's because this is a behind-the-scenes business. It exists everywhere, but nobody talks about it or notices it. And that lack of attention is exactly what keeps the opportunity wide open. Here is actually how the business works. A customer, either commercial or residential, will connect with you and provide you with the scope of work needed. Then you will properly schedule the job and ensure that you have all the necessary tools to perform the installation. At the early stages of your business, it is most likely that the customer already has the equipment and you will just be providing the installation services and not the delivery. So you and your employee will drive out to the job site with your tools and complete the installation. Now you may be thinking, I have no idea how to install fitness equipment. Don't you worry, it is actually pretty straightforward. The equipment boxes will contain detailed instructions. The installation just needs to be handled with proper care and attention in order to satisfy the customer. Once you're finished, you'll let the customer know that the work is completed, but also make sure that you take pictures of the equipment for proof that the job was properly done. Eventually, if you take on more jobs, you'll quickly be able to expand your team. At this point, you will be more of a business operator, while you'll be assigning your teams with multiple jobs per day and managing everything else within the company. That's what a day-to-day looks like for me. Most people think starting a business like this requires a huge investment. In reality, you only need some basic tools and transportation to get started. You need a reliable truck that can carry equipment safely. It doesn't have to be new or fancy, it just has to work and have enough space. You also need basic tools to assemble the machines properly, move heavy items without damaging them, and protect equipment during transportation. And lastly, you need a way for people to find and trust you, whether that's throughout a retail partner, a brand relationship, or a referral. And that's it. That's all you need to get started. You don't need a warehouse, you don't need a big team, you don't need expensive branding. You just need to be able to show up, do the job right, and communicate clearly. If you want a full breakdown of exactly what you need, what truck to get, what tools to buy, and how to set it up, I made a separate video that goes into all of that in detail, and I'll link it below so you can watch it after this. And finally, the part you have been waiting for. How much money will you be making if you start this business? Residential installs can be a few hundreds to a couple $1,000s, while commercial jobs can be several thousands to tens of thousands depending on the size. With consistent work, one team can generate $7,000 per week. So as you scale the business and add more trucks, well, I'll let you do the math. If you have ever wanted to start a service business that isn't crowded, that pays well, and that solves a real problem that people already have, this is the one. And if you want to see more about how to run this business, subscribe and follow along, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.